Are you ready for some football? I don't know if I like this check. It's not my looser one. Hey, welcome to a very special edition. I guess it's not really special. We're taping it on a Wednesday. Prior to, how about that? How about the premiere of that Garrett and Steve show? What a bust. What an absolute fucking bust.
I had nothing to talk about. I don't know. It just drew a blank the whole time.
And then Steve just fucking screaming, losing his mind, just lost his cool. It's not like him. I can't believe he just
I scream when I get nervous.
I can't believe he took
I get real nervous.
I can't believe he took his shirt off and God
I
damn
eat when I get nervous. I'm very nervous right now.
And then he groomed a smiley face onto his chest. I can't believe it. Do you even have hair on your chest?
Oh yeah, you want to see it?
Yeah. How'd it grow back so quickly?
I have a smattering of hair.
I've told you about me. Like, I trim my hair, so it I trim. Look, I cheat. Like, I trim so it looks like a V. I'm such a faggot.
Ruby just slipped off her chair.
I'm such a. How do you contain yours? Now let's see your pale tits, Garrett.
Fucking check out this six-pack, ladies. Look at those nipples. They're nice nipples, aren't they? You ever imagine what kind of tits you would have if you were a girl?
Terrible tits. Look how small my nipples are. Look at these are actual. Look at this. It's like a dime. Have you ever seen a nipple that small?
Do you have a shrink ray?
That's an actual nipple.
How is that thing so small?
I don't know. I have very small nipples. They're like dime-sized nipples.
You should work those out at the gym.
How do you make bigger nipples?
Push-ups.
You ever see a guy with just really big nipples? It's gross.
Salami tits?
Your nipples are normal, but they're way too dark.
Excuse yourself.
Where was this on the show yesterday? That your nipples are way too dark. Let me see them again.
What? How nice they are.
I don't like it. Steve, let me see your nipples.
If I have to.
You fat. Come on. Oh. Remember
Look
what
at these pink pretty beauties.
Steve would have the nicest tits, I think.
Oh my
Okay,
God!
I'm
it's
gonna
not even
say-
a question. I'd have the nicest tits and ass.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. Your
I'm a
nipple
regular
color.
porn star.
Your nipples are the right size. They should be the color of his nipples.
My nipples are the right size.
No,
So are my tits.
I like a smaller nipple on my man.
No.
Yeah.
Your perspective's all warped because you have these fucking baby nipples.
Look at these things. They're the wrong color. I don't know what they are. What is wrong with my nipples? What's wrong with them?
They're for a midget.
When
You
it
got the wrong
comes
parts.
When it comes to men, I want a small nip one.
Little nipply one.
It's upsetting. I don't know what happened. I don't know. Oh, there you go. Why are you still watching? We thought you'd leave.
Yeah, I love this football show. It's a bunch of moes showing each other their nipples.
Yeah, your nipples are too big.
What's Josh Allen doing this week?
Your nipples are too big, and yours are too fucking. Yours are too brown.
Whatever, tiny tits.
Yeah. Isn't it funny he had to find made up flaws in ours because he's got fucking Lego boobs.
Where was Lego boobs on that show yesterday? You guys just fucking.
I was too nervous. I just ate the whole time and screamed.
You just flop sweated for an hour.
I flop sweat when I'm not nervous.
I'm sure it was great. We don't know. I don't even know anymore. All right, look. We don't even have to check the scores. I will say this. You're welcome. I told you it was the easiest week in football. Easiest week. God, am I dumb.
Yeah, there's no need to go back on who picked what teams.
You were worse than me.
I was one pick. I had one right pick.
One. And I would only have one right pick, but I switched in my football video, which, by the way, down to 50s, just clicking, just toggling down one click every week. I was like fucking 60-some percent. I was 60, wasn't I 60-some percent? Well,
Some?
you know what? It's so far in the rearview I can't remember because 2 and 4 clicked down to, what am I? I know I said it in the video earlier today. What am I? I'm 56%, which is, here's my record. Watch this. I was 40 and 32, and now I'm 42.
Oh boy, math, Geno.
I can do this. Watch this. It's fun. 40. I'm 40 and 2 and 36. Right?
Perfect.
Yeah. So watch this. So if you bet $100 on all my games, you would have made $4,200, right? Okay. But you would have lost $3,600. 600, and you would have lost 360. 240.
No, you pay the vig on your wins.
No, you don't. You pay the vig on the losses. You like with my bookie, you get if you bet $100, you win 100. If you lose 10%, so 110.
Oh, really? You
Yeah,
you bet $100, you win 90.
No.
Oh,
It's the same thing in reverse.
I guess, yeah.
So this is even easier. So 240, what is it? Week 20? Just do the math. You would have, for all that stress, $12 a week you would have made. Isn't gambling hilarious? I mean, it's hilarious. And by the way, I'm being lazy. 19 weeks actually. So it's like 13, whatever. But we'll see after this week when we divide by an even 20. But I mean, again, this is why gambling's great. You look back in hindsight, because I had that fucking 2-month stretch, but it's like all that stretch, like $12. You made $12 every week. Gambling. You're like, and then in hindsight, you're like, oh, you're terrible. You lost $12 every week if it was the inverse. Like, you lost 12 every week. Who cares? Mm-hmm. It's the guys, I'll say it again. It's like like Steve's like, how about this week when Steve's like, so as soon as I lost the first bet, because Steve's such a confident gambler, he's like, I'm going to lose them all. And he put in a bet reversing all his picks. Not after 3 games. First game, I'm going to lose them all.
I didn't even lose the first game yet. The Texans scored 1 touchdown, and I was like, this is all bad. I was like, oh, I have every pick wrong. And I was almost fucking right.
You're almost right. That's great. So again, this is why we do the gambling show. By the way, did you see, as long as we're talking sports, a coach of the a coach on the Golden State Warriors dropped dead?
Nick Kerr?
No, not Pizza Nick Kerr. Not Pizza Nick Kerr. We should have him call in.
Oh, yeah, Tex Max Loads.
You'll definitely text Max Loads. We'll just call him. We'll just call him. What's that? Harumph. Okay, where was I? Never mind. I was taking a break. So, that said, look, this is the best week for picks, because Garrett even said it. We have no fucking idea. Garrett said he looked at the lines, no fucking idea, which is why this is a go with your gut week. Go with your gut week, right?
Yeah, but my gut, like, I know who I think's going to win the game. But then the spreads come in, and I'm like, ooh, God, I don't want to pick the team I think is going to win.
Yeah, it's hard to go with your gunt when there's 2 fucking 10-point spreads.
Shut up, fat nipples.
Hey, take it easy, little nips.
No, you called me tiny tits. I'm not even going to try and top that. Tiny tits is really good.
We didn't check out the only poll that's still going.
I'd love to see the only
there
poll.
aren't any.
No, there's one league that's still going.
Is it really?
Bullshit league.
Yeah.
And you put the picks in?
Of course, with my 5 right, leader of the week.
Oh, God.
Moved up to 5th place, 4 points behind Nate Higgers, who only got 1 right last week.
Isn't that a guard? I mean, Steve, are you Nate Higgers?
Yeah, that's me.
Look at that.
I'm going to win.
Joe Vance, Richard Osborne, Jethro Ghost. It's incredible. All right, so roll in this league, and you suck. Chunky Jizz Family Guy, that's a common Family Guy. Look, they all use Thistle Biscuits, Pissing Forever, David Carpenter.
They all use their real names, like Nig Nigson.
Like Nig Nigson. Eugene Visconti, he stinks. Hey, Nicole Magenta, love her. Geno sucks. Novak's a real person on Twitter. Yeah, see, look, no one really got into the names. Choppy. Well, congrats, Garrett.
Thank you.
Never before has a poll been so, and you still can't even get in. It's been 20 weeks.
I have 3 emails associated with that pool.
It's not bad. It's not bad. All right, look. He's wrong about a lot of shit. I will say this about the games this past week. Baker Mayfield, look, he beat the Eagles are terrible. I will give Baker Mayfield credit, but he beat a terrible team. God, I can't believe how bad the Eagles got. I've never seen, am I wrong? When's the last time you saw a team get that bad that quickly without a major injury?
The Jets.
When?
Yeah, the Jets.
The Brett Favre year.
Did they go tits
I think
up?
they were like 10-1 and finished 10-6 or something.
Look that up if it's not difficult. What year was it?
I don't know, the Mangini year.
It wouldn't be hard to do. Just do Brett Favre Pro Football Reference, and when he's on the Jets, just click on New York Jets.
2008.
Or you could Google that. All right, go to 2008 Jets season. What happened that year to them?
Favre like hurt his throwing shoulder,
But then he got hurt.
but we couldn't take him out because he had the streak.
Oh. Are you fucking with me? Mm-hmm. Jalen Hurts played hurt, but that's not the same thing.
Yeah. Let's see.
Wow. Yeah, the Eagles, they got to fire everyone. There's no way they don't fire Sirianni. Right?
I don't know. I don't like why he won the Super Bowl for you, right? Did he win the Super Bowl?
Who?
Not Sirianni, or no? He got to the Super Bowl.
He got to the
Lost.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, the other guy. What the fuck? The coach of the Jaguars. What's his fucking name?
Right.
No.
No, the current coach of the Jaguars.
Peterson.
Yeah, Doug Peterson. He
Doug
won
Peterson.
the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he did.
With Nick Foles.
Yeah, Nick the Dick. Huge cock.
How does everybody know that?
That's you have to know it. I didn't know because once I didn't know, and then once you hear, you never forget
I
it.
figure most of the players on the NFL team have big black penises.
But he's white.
Ah.
That's why it's Nick the Dick. Wasn't Nick the Dick in Bachelor Party? No. Old movie. Why do they call you Nick the Dick? And he pulls it out, and they're like, oh, okay.
Jets were 8-3 and finished 9-7, winning,
Wow.
losing 4 out of their last 5.
Eagles lost 5 out of their last 6. Excuse me, 6 out of their last 7. Did the Jets even make the playoffs that year?
Nope.
See, then the Eagles are a bigger collapse because they were so good. They lost more games than the Jets down the stretch. Still made the playoffs.
Yeah.
Wow, that's the big. And I don't know, like you got to fire some like that. I could see not firing Sirianni. I'm not saying you wouldn't, but you could be like, look, we're just cleaning.
Who do you fire in Dallas?
McCarthy.
Not Dak?
Here we go.
Dude, that video was fucking great. That video we showed Monday, that was fucking great. Did you see the one going around? It's like Dallas Cowboys. Oh, I wish I fucking. This is what I got to start doing. I get so many fucking videos on Instagram from fans, and then fucking I don't save it and I lose them. And it's just that. It's a guy going, here we go. And he keeps showing the score and he's further and further from the stadium. Then he's on the beach. Here we go. And he's leaving. It's so. Can you just Google here we go? Here we go, Cowboys. Like, see if you can find it, but it's a guy going, here we go. And the quality's not even that good. You know, like when you have a shit green screen, your head like vanishes a little bit and stuff. He's just going, here we go, and you're laughing too hard to care. Oh, God, whoever sent me that, and if you're watching this now, I'm sure you are, thank you. And I'm sorry that I don't pay better attention because I giggle so hard. The only fucking one I saved on Instagram this week was fucking a monkey and rabbit eating a carrot. And we got some good mileage out of that on Tuesday. Oh, I can't fucking
How
believe it.
long has Baker Mayfield been in the league?
I'm going to say he came in 2000. I remember
You
the
came in
draft.
with Sam Darnold, right?
I'm going to say 2000. I moved into my apartment. I'm going to say 2019 he came in.
He wasn't Sam Darnold yet?
I didn't think he was around that long. I'm only asking because do you name all the teams he's been on?
Easy.
Yeah.
Browns,
Yep.
Panthers.
Ooh, I didn't know that one.
Do you want me to forget the Rams because he played one game and won?
Remember
That's
that
the one
game on Monday night?
Yeah.
And I was rooting for him. Why wouldn't you be?
Yeah.
Browns, Panthers. He rammed it one time. He can put ramming it on his ramming it on his resume. And I'm gonna say 4. And then he went to the Then he went to the Bucs. Did I miss one?
No, you didn't miss any.
Yeah, you forget the Rams because it was one game.
I remember him going to the Browns and now the Buccaneers. That limbo in between with the Panthers and fucking
I remember
the one game ramming it. I really don't remember at all.
I remember the Panthers vividly because I remember being right about that and wrong about the other. I'm like Baker Mayfield is not the number 1 quarterback. He's the number 2 quarterback because Sam Darnold's the number 3. But I said the same thing about Geno Smith and Locke last season, and I was wrong. Geno Smith did play like a number 1. So, did you find it? You're not even looking. Yeah, it would come right up. It's here we go. God, I wonder if
A lot of crappy things come up when you type in "Here we go."
Yeah.
yeah,
Like that song we listened to a few weeks ago, that shitty Dak Prescott rap song. That comes right up.
God damn it. It's so funny. I wish I was better with this. God damn it. Nope. All right, whatever. It won't come up. So there's
Are there any football song videos we didn't cover yet?
Did you ever do the LaDainian Tomlinson LT slide one I sent you?
No.
I sent it to you.
Yeah, but they're not playing.
Well, maybe Boltman swings by. Did I do it wrong?
He might.
All right. Well, who's this? Oh, some mugshot of a dude. All right, let's get to it then. First game, Texans, Ravens. Fucking 4:30 on Saturday, right?
Yep.
Texas laying 9.5. I mean, God forgive. Oh, I'm taking the Texans. Look, the Ravens choke. And you either believe the Ravens are giving 9.5 to the Texans and CJ Stroud, who fucking, by the way, you wonder why the owner of the fucking, of the Panthers, that's where Baker Mayfield played, threw like a drink on a fan. Because, somebody was saying this. Lovie Smith, the last game, I didn't pay attention to this, the last game of the season last year, the fucking, Lovie Smith fucking, and the Texans won. And by winning, they fucked themselves, quote unquote, into the second pick.
Yeah.
Panthers got the first pick, and the Panthers took Bryce Young. And the fucking Texans are like, I guess we'll take CJ Stroud. I mean, I'm not saying, the bottom line is, if they have the number 1 pick, maybe they take Stroud. I don't know. But
maybe if that happens, then CJ Stroud is having a shitty career in Carolina. And Bryce Young is doing great in Houston.
Yeah, that's a very good point. But the bottom line is they won, they got the number 2 pick, and they took Stroud. And I like this kid. And I like this fucking bouncing fucking cow. And look, you either believe, this is my way of looking at it. You either believe that there's something about the fucking Ravens, and there's something about them in the postseason. And they lost to the Chargers under Anthony Lynn a couple years ago. Fucking Lamar Smith has trouble in the postseason. And you either believe, like, he's done with it. He's shaking it off. He's going to win the MVP if you don't give it to Myles Garrett.
Say Lamar Smith?
Lamar Jackson. I said Lamar Smith. Remember him?
No.
He was a running back for the Panthers. I had him on my team a couple years.
Oof.
Way when you were young. But when you were flipping cars into trees, God forbid. Still get goosebumps.
Still might do that.
Don't do it. What was I going to say? You either believe that Lamar Jackson is fucking shaking it, but I don't think so. I don't think he's shaking it off, and I think C.J. Stroud and the Texans keep it close. I'll take the Texans.
I hear you. That's what I'm thinking, but the only thing is, like, CJ's a little tiny guy.
He's a little guy.
And the Ravens have hurt 7 of the 16 starting quarterbacks they faced this year. And
Shut
put them out
up.
of the
I did
game.
not know that.
Yeah.
So
if he gets hurt, the Texans are done. And there's a good chance he
who's
gets
the
hurt.
Texans' backup quarterback? I know.
Derek Carr.
Nope. What's worse than
David Carr.
What's that? No. You ready? Steve will get it first time. I can't think
Carl Mecklenburg.
No. It was
First try.
CJ Beathard.
No, you ready? I'm trying to think of the setup for the joke.
Easton Stick.
What's worse than a case of the Mondays, Steve?
Gebhard Tuesdays.
A case of the Keenums.
Oh, right. That's their backup?
I think so. That's when we wrote the joke.
I remember the joke. I don't remember what team that was.
It was almost
Oh,
certain.
you're right. It is a case of the Keenums.
I remember my jokes. The case of the Keenums. Stole that from Steve, middle of his show. Put it right in my video. Yeah, case of the Keenums. So even if C.J. Stroud gets hurt, I think Keenum keeps it. Keenum's used to playing from behind. Keenum is another Pad Stafford. He's used to playing from behind and saying, "Oh, are you going to let me go down the field?" Some guys do really well against prevent
I think
defenses.
I want to change my pick.
Some guys build careers. I'm going to tell you again. Am I wrong to say this? There are some quarterbacks that when they know the game is over, you're either Pad Stafford or Case Keenum, and you're like, I am fucking getting this. Or the king of them all. Sorry, Aaron Imholt. Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins made a career on the fucking Redskins, fucking never had a winning season, except maybe I think one year they were 8-7-1. But he was behind so much, he would fucking love going down the field and taking advantage of prevent defenses. And other guys are like, I think they go, fuck this. We lost, and they don't care. But some guys are pros at it. And Keenum is, so I'm not worried about it. I talked myself into it. Texans, lock of the week.
Wow, lock of the week.
No, but
I want to change my pick.
you didn't even make it yet.
I'm changing it.
I still can't figure out who I.
Why? What? Give us your thought.
Because if he gets hurt, it's over. And then he's
You
so
can't-
small and tiny, he could easily get hurt.
Like on a scale of 1 to 10, tiny, 1 being my tiny tits, 10 being
Microscopic
Steve's
nipples.
10 being Steve's nipples.
Beef cannons.
That's the show. Can I? Me and Steve are doing a show. Tiny tits. Well, you can tiny tits and beef cannons. That's a show.
We just show our nips.
I'm not kidding. I do want to reach out to Matt Miller about a T-shirt that says "Laughing at or with."
With.
Unless he saw it, he'll probably come up with it without my help. So, Garrett, you can't make a bet assuming the guy's going to get hurt, can you?
Why can't you? They injured 5 quarterbacks.
You said 7 a minute
I
ago.
did, but I thought it was 7.
Maybe they emotionally injured 2 of them because I think they really hurt. PJ Walker's feelings once.
No, maybe they made Derek Carr cry, and that counted as 6 and 7.
It's much better. You looking for the clip of that?
I showed it so many times.
I know it's terrible. Like I remembered it
cries.
already. Garrett, you can't. Are you? So let me ask the simple. So let me ask you a yes
Sounds
no
like Garrett's
question.
gonna pick both teams.
That's your bit. Garrett, do you think they're going to injure CJ Carr? CJ Carr. I'm done.
That's what I can't decide.
CJ Stroud.
At Ravens at home.
But you don't decide that. You don't decide if
You
they're
have to
going to.
think about it.
CJ Stroud is. Watch this.
There's a third of a chance,
He's not-
chance he could get hurt.
Then 2/3 of your money should be on the It should be on the Texans.
All right, so 2/3 on the Texans, 1/3 on the Ravens.
All right, then.
That's a good bet.
Thanks.
Watch this. Then if whatever you usually bet half of it on the fucking Texans. You're on the Texans.
Texans.
More enthusiasm. Who you like, Garrett?
Texans.
Nope. One more time. Watch this. Garrett, I know you're excited about this. I fucking don't think. I think
If he gets fucking hurt, and I pick the Texans.
Remember the time you predicted everyone on the losing team to get hurt on the 4th play of the game?
Yep. I wish they did. And it wouldn't have hurt any of those teams as much as it hurt me.
Yep. Yeah. All right. Well.
I watched a whole preseason of pregame shows and hype things, and
Right.
I got to watch during Wet Spot for 4 plays, and it was over.
Cool.
And no one was even here. And then I told you, and you're like, no, stop lying.
I called Garrett. We were watching I didn't call you because I just I thought of Garrett immediately. The Bills game when we're laying 10, and they're up fucking. They're up. What are they up? They're up
14.
14. Okay.
Right.
And the guy has a chip shot field goal, and he's about to hit it with 2 minutes left. I'm like, hits this. We can't lose.
We can't lose.
Right,
Yeah.
We could push.
Uh-huh.
Can't lose. Did
was
you
a-
see it, Steve? Were you busy like on the
What
ferry?
was it, like a 23-yarder or something?
I can honestly say, I bet it comes right up. It was the worst. Am I wrong to say this, Garrett? It was the worst field goal I've seen all year. Like, Steve, you know when they just
It was
fucking
23
kicked,
yards away, and he missed it 23 yards
like
right.
Any,
or
it
left.
looked like any of us, if you get one kick, and it wasn't that far, but we tried so hard, you just kick it. He literally kicked like sideways. And the second he did, I called Garrett. I'm like, did you see that? He goes, yeah, and he answers his phone. And I forget what I said. He's like, well, the Wet Spot. And I'm like, what? He's like, no, I'm doing it right now.
No,
I'm like,
you're talking to me like I'm at home, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm actually at work right now.
I'm like, and how'd you find time to watch the game? That's what he does. He's watching games during all the shows. Did you find it?
1 sec.
And by the way, Garrett, I don't know if I told you this. I turned it off. I'm like, I'm not going to watch them get a garbage touchdown. But to the credit of Mason Rudolph, he's not a fucking prevent defense guy. He's like, fuck this.
Oh my God. It makes me mad just watching it now.
Watch this, Steve. You want to see if you can, like, before he hits play, Steve, like when a field goes bad, like
From the 16.
Wow.
watch this, Steve. And it's like he can't wait to miss it. If I had to describe this, watch this.
Oh, my goodness.
I didn't even hear.
No good.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, my
It was so.
goodness.
Do it
Oh, my
again.
goodness.
Do it again. I have my glasses on. He goes, oh my. Watch this.
Oh, my goodness.
You got a phone call on the sideline?
No good.
Miss this, I'll give you $25K.
I said to Garrett, I'm like, that's the kind of kick where you're in with the mob so deep, you're like, and they're on fucking Pittsburgh, and you're like, just so you know, I didn't even try to hit that. You know what I mean? Like, I want you guys to know I wouldn't. They're like, all right, we can't kill
Kick
him.
that straight into the stands.
That's a guy saying, look, I know the best you could do is push, but I didn't even try to fuck with you. I mean, that's the worst kick I've seen all season. And by the way,
And
remember
then this
that?
one we got one blocked earlier, right?
Oh yeah, and that changed the momentum.
gave him the touchdown.
By the way, remember that on the Bills game. I'm sure the kicker's not. I'm sure this kicker's having a really relaxing weekend. He's a great week. He's like, oh fuck. He's got to be Tyler Bass. Look at that. I know his name, but not Lamar Jackson. All right, Steve. You want to change the pick? Steve, you make a pick. You want to change the pick you haven't given us yet?
I'm changing my pick.
Well, Flowers. Zay Flowers. Don't even get me started.
Don't even get me started.
Steve, start.
All right.
Tiny
you got me
Tits says
started.
start.
I was gonna pick Houston, but you guys, I felt the fucking same voodoo you guys put on the Cowboys just now, talking about how it's a lock and they can't score that many points.
Right.
And then I remembered the Ravens beat the fucking 49ers by like 30 when they played them.
Monday Night Football.
They're capable of taking a fairly good team and absolutely raping them into the dirt.
This isn't about a good team. This is about a guy that he's in his head in the postseason. Has
could
Lamar
be.
Jackson ever won a playoff game?
He could also be as confident as he was against the 49ers.
You know what I'm realizing? I don't
them
think.
a schooling, tooling, and a fooling.
I don't know what that is.
They're going to beat them at football.
Watch this. Lamar Jackson, I don't think he's ever won a playoff game.
Tomorrow,
Yeah,
2 days from now, is going to be the day.
I think his record in the
Ravens
playoffs
are a
is
winning
He
team.
beat
They
the
have won some
Titans.
Super Bowls. It's not like he's in a cursed franchise. He's in a perennial winner. So he's just got the team looks better than it has in a while.
The Titans are a terrible team.
He lost to the Chargers in 2019.
Anthony Lynn.
Lost to the Titans in 2020. Then beat the Titans in 2020, but then lost to 2021.
Bengals.
And then lost to the Bills after beating the Titans.
What was the score in the Bills game?
It doesn't say.
Oh, okay. I'm sure you can look it up on whatever. But yeah, all right. So Steve Areno.
I'm picking the Ravens to win by 10 points
Why?
because I think they can do it, and you guys just curse them to hell.
But
The
also,
Texans.
I have the quarterback rule in the playoffs.
2 black quarterbacks.
Which is what?
Yeah, but CJ isn't really. He's not like the running quarterback.
He runs.
No.
Lamar is definitely
I've never
if you
pick-
were to pick one of the two, yes, Lamar.
I don't think
But
I.
running
CJ, he
quarterbacks,
can run.
Running quarterbacks are always like, they don't want to run in the playoffs.
Well, that's
or something.
Lamar
That's
Jackson.
what I'm saying. So, yeah, I'm sticking with the Texans.
I think it's going to be a very hardball year. I think fucking Jim
That's a good
already
point.
won in Michigan. Now his brother's got a one-up him. He's going to win a Super Bowl.
Where does Jim
But they have
Harbaugh
to
go?
win by 10, too.
Yeah.
By the way,
I think if you're beating the Texans and you get in their head early, they can easily they could do what they did to the fucking 49ers.
But just say
they could just beat. They're gonna break the quarterback's legs, and they're gonna kill C.J. Stroud, and then.
But just say
He's gonna
they're up
score.
15 with 2 minutes left. The Ravens are up 15. They're just going to let the Texans go down the field and score a BS touchdown, and then they're up by 8, and they're like, oh, whatever. You
I don't know. The Bills covered. I think it's. I was inspired by the Bills
True.
and the Cowboys to not pick whoever you guys are down on.
All right.
I'm telling you. And here's the other thing. He was the Texans. They looked so good against the fucking Browns because. Don't get me wrong, fucking Flacco's age showed, I guess, but he's got all his weapons back on offense. That's a good offense. If CJ Stroud, he's gonna get hurt on the second play. Garrett's gonna drive to my house, punch me in the face, and say, "Have a good weekend, buddy."
They're still missing Tank Dell.
Oh, are they missing Tank Dell?
He's out for the season.
Excuse me 1 minute, Garrett. Who's Tank Dell?
Oh, he was like the best receiver on the Texans.
No, Nico something.
Nico Collins is now, but they were back and forth.
Yeah, but you understand, like, they don't miss a beat. They have Tank Dell.
No, they don't.
That's right. They have Nico White.
Your boy Zay Flowers is questionable.
Really?
He's been questionable all season. I think he's a little gay.
He's one of those guys.
One of his touchdown celebrations was throwing a bouquet of flowers in the air.
An actual bouquet?
No, a fake one.
He's gay. By the way, once again, best joke of Geno's picks last week. The Steelers' Mason Rudolph beat a backup quarterback in Jake Browning, a quarterback going backwards in Geno Smith, and a backup team in the Ravens, meaning he didn't win 3 straight games. He won 3 gay games. That's a brilliant joke. Brilliant joke. And by the way, one of the 2 I got right. One of the 5 Steve got wrong. I'm gloating because I got 2 out of 6, you dumb loser.
Yeah,
All right.
1 win was embarrassing.
Oh, my God.
I'm embarrassed.
Want to take a crack at the total?
Total crackage?
The over-under is 43.5. I suck at those. Tell me how to do a team total. I never bet team totals.
Yeah, I'm also terrible.
Just
Every
for
time I
shits.
think it's a high-scoring game.
Just for shits and giggles, really quickly, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna make the mistake. What was the game? Oh, Patriots Steelers Thursday night. We all took the Steelers. And none of us said, but everyone's like, oh, gotta go under. These 2 teams suck. It was 21-0 before we left the studio. Steelers. Excuse me, Patriots. It was a touchdown, like 8 points from the over, and it wasn't even the second quarter. So again, that's why I don't do team totals. But if I had to guess, what is it? Okay, 44. So what is that? 7 times 7 is 49. You're looking at 6 TDs and a field goal. See, I'd say over with these offenses, but Baltimore.
You would say, wouldn't you?
But see, I have no idea.
But then, yeah, the game goes 35-0 Baltimore, and you fucking don't cover.
Because CJ Stroud got hurt on the 3rd play.
Yeah.
That's when Garrett punched me. I don't do team totals. If anyone has, let's come to a consensus. We'll give you 1 team total. I'm going to say over.
I'm going to say under.
Garrett, you make the call.
Team total or teams total?
The total, is it going to be over? Is it going to be over or under 43 and a hook?
Will the CJ Stroud get hurt?
I hope not for my sake. I will be hearing about that longer than the Valentine's Day absent gift.
I'm going to go under. Be like a 20 to teens game.
All right, watch this. I'm going to yield to you guys. Then I agree. Then under. If you want to, the consensus is under. All right, next one. I love it. Packers, Niners. Another 9.5 line. God, by the way, $1 million. The Packers are laying fudge to the Niners in Candlestick. By the way, that stadium is. I saw a story about that stadium. That's the worst stadium in football.
Really?
Oh, yeah?
Like the.
I thought the Meadowlands fucking
Well,
MetLife.
for different reasons. Like, here's the thing about the Niners stadium. The turf sucks. There's no roof on it. They can't put a roof on it because of the I don't know why, but some law with the airport, blah, blah, blah. So there's no roof on it. So everyone, it's San Francisco. The fans fry. You just broil at the fucking game for most of the season.
Better than freezing.
Disagree. Packers are laying fudge to the Niners, who are laying 9.5. Okay.
They brought the fucking $1 million fudge to the game last week.
All right, I'm going to say
Gave
this.
the Cowboys a spanking.
I'm going to say this. I'm going to fuck up. I'm going to fuck it up again. I was dead wrong about, I said it, like, it's one thing, and so many fans are saying this, like, they love watching the football show after the games. Like, we look like absolute buffoons, okay? Yeah. Like, Garrett probably looked, and I'll say it, you know who said this to me? Lenny Marcus said this to me when I first started doing Geno's picks. Like, he was a big fan, and he would always say, he's like, Gene, don't take this the wrong way. I love your picks, but I love watching them on Tuesday. you know, because then you sit there saying shit like I did, like what did I say? Oh, Jordan Love. The only thing more because he never puts together consecutive passes. He completed 9 of 6 passes on the first fucking 2 drops. Like I was so wrong about him.
9 of 6.
Shut that. Yes, 9 of 6. Tiny Tits said 9 of 6.
Couple double passes.
I don't care. He might have. I was so wrong. So now the question is, like, am I going to stick with he's inconsistent? He can't do it 2 weeks in a weeks in a row in the postseason. Am I? Am I? I think this is too big a line for the playoffs.
I know, that's the problem with all these fucking games. So annoying.
Stop yelling at me,
Make it easy to
Stop
pick.
yelling at me, normal tits. Tits. You know who you are? You have titsoons. But again, I'm going to hate myself. I'm going to hate myself because I just don't think Brock Purdy's going to blow anyone out. But Brock Purdy also has a lot to prove because they were great in the playoffs. And now you realize in hindsight, they probably would have beat the Eagles. They probably would have beat the Eagles if they weren't using McCaffrey as a quarterback. But everyone's healthy. Everyone's rested. But 10 points, I'll tell you this. You know what? No, Jordan Love would love to fucking get a garbage. I think Jordan Love is a good garbage time TD'er. So I'll take the pack. I'll lay the fudge with the Packers. Garrett. I know. I took 2 fucking teams getting 9.5, and you know one isn't.
It's like you could see San Francisco blowing them out, sure. But it's a playoff game. I guess there were a lot of blowouts last week.
Nice weather, though. Unless it's raining. God, that would suck.
Is Jordan Love from California?
He went to BYU.
He did?
I'm almost...
He's a Mormon?
Or did he go to Utah State? He's from Utah. Check it. I don't know my laptop.
Utah State.
Yes, look at me knowing shit. You know I knew that? Because I'm like, he went to BYU, and they're like, somebody said, he went to Utah State. I'm like, all right, I'm wrong. Like, you know, the capital of South Dakota is Pierre. Yeah, we already did that. I lose. We're on a different time. We did a Friday show, a Thursday show. We're all over the dish today.
I'm going Green Bay.
Steve.
Taking the $1 million fudge.
Yep.
Steve, you want to do it again?
Surprise.
I love it. You knew I wasn't, like, I'm so enamored of, like, hey, you dudes, like, Gene, look, you, Diamador Lenore.
You two are in for a fucking Diamador Lenore surprise.
Let me tell you, did you even need to see the line? You've sat on this for 3 hours. You were
Nope. But I am picking the San Francisco 49ers
Why?
based on that picture.
based on the picture. Like me taking the Texans because of that cartoon. I love it.
Because I'll give it to the Packers. They looked fantastic against those faggot-ass Cowboys. But these San Francisco 49ers, they are no faggot-ass Cowboys.
Right.
They are going to win by 100 points.
Commodore
Lenore is not going to let the Fudge Boys score. You can quote me on that.
So the Fudge Boys under Diamador Lenore.
They're gonna be under Diamador Lenore. He's gonna be pushing him to the ground and fucking him in the butt. I think the Packers looked great last week, but realistically, are they gonna do that again? I don't know. I don't see it. The 49ers are well rested. That's supposed to be a good thing. All I ever think though is that the team's gonna be rusty and out of practice and like they missed a week. But theoretically, having a week off is supposed to be a great thing where your players are all well rested. They come out, full of piss, vinegar, and piss.
I forgot
and
about that.
They're supposed to be, ready to fucking beat the shit out of the Packers. And the Packers, as good as they were last week, that hasn't been the case for the whole season. They've been very inconsistent.
So what you're telling me
good
is
last week, probably bad this week. Diamador Lenore and the boys by 10. That's what I'm saying.
I got to stop looking for this here we go thing. It's just so funny to me. All right, Diamador Lenore it is. Let's do it. Let's do a crack at the toe.
Like Steve did horrible last week, so does that mean he's going to do good this week, or
It means he's going to do well. Steve does good every week. Steve shows up and he just brings acts of goodness.
Will he do well?
Bring bananas.
I've told you that joke, right? The guy does the joke. He's like, I come home the other day, and he lives with a comic, and he goes, hey, how are you doing? He goes, I'm doing good. And he goes, well, actually, you're not doing good. You're doing well. If you were doing good, that would mean you were out in the neighborhood doing acts of kindness to people. So I'm going to ask you again, how you doing? And he goes, I'm fucking pissed. because he corrected. It's a funny joke. I just
I
destroyed
think I'm gonna do good this week.
it. All right. Over under on this game, 50.5. Simple question. What fucking Jordan Love are we getting? Is he completing passes or not? Christian McCaffrey, whatchamacallit? Fucking Debo Samuel, fucking Brandon Ayuk fucking stepped up. This is a good fucking offense. They're going to put up points. Does fucking Jordan Love hold up his end of the bargain? Does he? I'm going to stick with what I said earlier to keep it
I
close.
think he does. He's like super hot, right?
Oh,
it's like
very
19
fuckable QB.
Cube,
It's not
19
what he- excuse me,
touchdowns.
Garrett. That's not what he meant.
You mean like what's her face? Trevor Lawrence?
Does he have like 19 touchdowns and 1 pick in the last 6 games or something?
You got to let that guy go, dude.
No, I don't. I have a new thing, by the way.
Oh, wait. Garrett wants to actually do football
Garrett,
instead
you
of
want to
jokes.
talk about football?
Does he?
picks?
I don't know.
Or another girl that looks like Trevor Lawrence.
You have another girl that looks like him?
Yep.
Who?
Hold the phone.
Your problem isn't with fucking that broad. It's with Trevor Lawrence. So, all right, Garrett, while he's
Apparently.
looking that up, tell me, what were you saying about Jordan Love?
Jordan Love, last 5 games, including Dallas, 4, 7, 9, 12 TDs, no interceptions. His last 5 games.
God.
I gotta pick him. I gotta go. You taking a break?
I'm looking for the Here We Go video. I know I should stop.
Oh, you're so bad. Here, you want to see Trevor Lawrence?
Oh my God.
Okay, here we go. Okay. First of all, that is Trevor Lawrence.
So this wasn't like just some one like weird thing I looked up. Barstool posted this.
Okay, but here's the thing. She's not attractive because she looks like Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah. She looks too much like him.
Yeah, like she looks like Trevor Lawrence, so that's not hot. Fucking your Kendra Cunningham thing. What is it, Kendra?
Kendra Cunningham,
She's a comedian.
Sunderland.
Kendra Sunderland. That's just something you have to work out. That's an issue you got to fucking figure out
Oh,
on
they
your own
look
time.
alike.
What's that?
I ain't wrong.
Damn
Find that video yet?
It's driving me nuts. I'm sorry.
Here we go.
Okay, so the over-under is 50.5, and I'm going to say Jordan Love fucking is good at fucking weaseling them back, and this game goes fucking over.
Okay, I can see that. I'm hoping it does.
I need it, like, it's a consensus pick. What do you think? Or do you think it's over too, Steve?
I fucking always pick the over though. I am
I
a
do too.
95% over picker.
I'm going to say this
Because
again.
when I'm watching the game, if this team starts scoring, it should make me happy. It feels weird when I'm like, no, stop scoring.
Yeah.
Especially if I bet the under on a Giants
That's
game.
why I don't do totals.
And they score a touchdown, for the first time that year. I'm like, oh, but I'm rooting against that. I hate rooting the under. And it's, even though in games like if the Steelers are playing the Browns or something, I'm still like, no, I'll pick the over. Even though no, why would I do that?
At least when you bet the over, once to quote it, simply put, once it's over, it's over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like their games, because, and that's the other fun thing about like my buddy Harry Hands, that was a bookie. He would just sit there and we'd talk about the bad beats. You know what I mean? He's like, Gene, I thought, and like, if you lose an under bet when, all right, it was 3-0 after the first half. And then suddenly fucking, touchdown, fumble in the end zone. It's hilarious. And that's why I don't do it. But again, I'm going to say over. Garrett, over or under? 50.5.
Over.
It's going to be over,
Jordan Love
Steve.
has a passer rating of 116.7 with 1,800 yards, 16 TDs, and 1 interception in 7 games in his last 7 games.
I bet that started with the Chargers.
Started with KC.
That might have been the game after the Chargers. No.
I could do 8 games.
Why, were they the 8th game?
No, I don't know. Whatever. It's going to be. They're not losing by 10.
All right. But we're talking about the total. We're not talking about 10.
Yeah, I'm over.
But what if he gets hurt on the 4th play of the game?
Yeah. Yeah, like he's a big guy, like if he gets hurt, he gets hurt. But there's no risk to it, you know? Like C.J. Stroud, when you see him in the huddle, he looks like a baby in there.
Yeah,
So
but
what does that mean?
He's so small, and the Ravens hit so hard.
I think he's gonna have Tyrod Taylor disease.
I love Tyrod Taylor.
His Tyrod looks like a small quarterback, and he almost died on the field because he got tackled so hard.
Did
you
he
don't
cry?
think Diamador Lenore is gonna break Jordan Love's wrist?
Did he cry?
No, he yelled.
I'm never gonna find it. I'm sorry, I'm obsessed. All right. So you didn't talk us out of it. So we're doing the over, Steve.
Always pick the over.
Over it is. But we took the under on the other one, so maybe.
'Cause otherwise, you're rooting for boring football.
All right, here we go. Here we go. I couldn't find it. Buccaneers, Lions. Jesus Christ. Okay. Bucks at home. Lions at home. God forgive me. It's a smaller screen. I'm not used to it. Lions laying nearly a touchdown, 6.5 to the fucking Buccaneers. You're not happy, are you?
No!
Simple. This is a simple.
It's like, yeah, the Lions will win, but
You're gonna make this pick for me.
not by 7 points.
You're gonna make. Is Baker Mayfield for real? By the way, and before you answer, do you know how cold it's gonna be in Detroit?
Oh, wow. He wins $250,000 every time he wins a playoff game.
Who?
Baker.
Don't make me root for Baker Mayfield.
So he made $250,000 last week.
But that's in his contract,
Yep.
and they were probably like, all right, wet dream.
That's because his contract is cheap, but it's all these incentives
Good for
that
him.
he's hitting. Yeah.
Good for him. Do you think they bring him back next year, right?
Why not?
And you draft a QB late round. Like, if ever you draft this is like, look, I've said it. I said it when Baker Mayfield was drafted #1 overall by the Browns. I said, this is a mistake. He's a little guy. He's going to be under a microscope. This is a guy that needs to fucking sit and learn, blah, blah, blah. Well, he's graduated from the school of hard knocks now. So you fucking bring in a guy. Here's the only problem. It's like, and I think he's over it now, where you bring in the guy, like, he won't be like, why'd you bring in a quarterback? It's like, Baker, okay? Fucking, you're our guy. Fucking teach this kid how to play. Don't look over your shoulder. What does this have to do with the pick? Nothing. I'm stalling. But I like the way the Bucs are playing. I know. Here's the thing. The Eagles made them look really good. Really good. But I like Mike Evans is playing great. I don't know the other receiver.
Yeah, the Eagles did miss a lot of tackles.
I texted my friends, and I'm like, I'm not being a dick. This is like watching the Chargers. Like, they missed. Like, they were bouncing off guys.
Yeah.
And it was so, and it's so weird. I'm like, I feel like I jinxed them because I'm watching them like I'm watching the Chargers. I'm like, just tackle them. You got 2 hands on him. You got him wrapped up. And he said, nah.
Did you guys have Tampa last week?
Who?
I did.
Steve did.
I had the Eagles. I was sure of it.
'Cause it was a fun game to watch if you had Tampa.
Most of the games
I
are
didn't
fun
have
games.
Tampa in my bet though.
But what game wasn't fun for you to watch, Garrett? Fucking the Bills made you
Cowboys.
sweat. The fucking how was your Texans bet? That was fun to watch. What was the one after that? Oh, the Chiefs. That was fun to watch. Dolphins were never in it. That's a game like, and I said it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm watching the game. Fucking, I'm like,
When they got that TD, the Tyreek Hill TD, it was
Yeah,
like,
but-
oh boy, here it comes, and then it never came.
no, it was. Yeah, because you're right. It was in that moment sweat a little, but after 3 more drives, you're like, oh, that was just a fluke.
Yeah.
They got nothing. It was a fluke. Do I have to make a pick?
I mean, if you don't have to, I don't have to.
Baker keeps it close. I'm taking. I'm taking a third underdog. Wow.
Third road underdog, I'm taking.
I'm picking third home team.
Why? Why am I doing this? I'm picking Tampa. I just don't see the Lions blowing them out. The spread's too high.
A touchdown's not a blowout. It's winning by a touchdown.
I'm going to say this to give me credit. I called that on a Thursday night game. This is the guy that invented this statement. Baker Mayfield lives to fucking, to blow the fucking to backdoor it, to be like, look, it was a close game. Remember he threw this garbage touchdown at the end of a Thursday night game, like, there's my cover. I think it was might have been the Panthers. No, they didn't lose to the Panthers, did they?
They did.
Did they?
I think they did.
Yeah, because it was 1-1. At any rate, this is a game. Look, and you know what? Good, because I might find myself rooting for Baker now that I know that. No offense to Detroit, Steve. Tell us who you like.
I like those wascally Lions
Why?
because that game last week was beautiful to watch. The Eagles looked like a pile of shit. I think they suck anyway. Fuck them. I hate the Eagles.
I know. Why'd you pick them
but-
in that game then? Why'd you bet them?
I picked against all my picks. It was the only one I got wrong.
In the first quarter of the
The only one I
first
got
game.
right.
That is Captain Confidence. It's all going to shit.
I was right though. Five
By
of
the
those
way,
games.
you showed me yesterday. I think it's like, look, it's all green. You forgot to slide it up.
Oh,
Red.
yeah, I didn't win the last one.
Anyway, back to you, buddy.
Yeah, the Lions are really good. I think the Buccaneers have been wishy-washy. They looked great last week, but again, that was last
The
week.
Lions almost lost.
That was Dan.
The Lions
This is nah.
Lions almost lost to the Rams.
Yeah, and the Rams like to ram it. What's your point?
They do ram it. Hey.
Lions by a touch.
Damn it. Lions by a touch?
Yeah,
If that happens,
they're all gonna happen.
Good Lord. Sorry, I lost the screen. Over under 48.5. Love the over. I love the over.
under.
Steve, talk to me, Goose.
I want to pick an under just to pick not what I pick every time.
Right.
But I want to pick the over.
Detroit's got a good offense. The
And if
Bucks.
Baker plays half as good as you say, they're
This-
gonna have enough turchdowns to make the over points.
But here's the thing. You said it. The Eagles missed a shit ton of tackles. Okay? And the Eagles offense fucking left a lot of points on the fucking
Really,
board.
it looked like fucking Devontae Smith was the only person on offense.
There was
Everyone else was useless. Dallas Goedert couldn't catch a pass, and then he bitched at Jalen Hurts like it was his fault. Jalen Hurts, his fucking finger, we showed it last week, his finger was bent out of shape. I don't know how well he was supposed to do in the first place. And A.J. Brown was not in the game.
and
And he is usually he's their workhorse wide receiver.
I-
And DeAndre Swift looked like crap, too. He needed to play well, and he did not.
I texted this to my guys. Same thing, the two Eagles fans. Like, do you remember? And it wouldn't have mattered, but when they scored that touchdown, that late touchdown, and they kicked the extra point, the guy lined up in the neutral zone. So they're like, oh no. Yeah, the guy lined up in the neutral zone. So they got it at the half-yard line or something. No. Whatever it was, the guy lined up in the neutral zone. The Eagles took the points off the board. And it became 4th and 5. And I said to them, like, I think they did that on purpose. So they would take the points off the board and go for it on 4th and 5. They did. It was an awful pass. Like, the Eagles just, they got to fire everyone. Because they were out-coached, outplayed, out-fucking manned. What is my point about all this? I love the over in this. Garrett, over?
Under.
Steve, over, under?
Over.
All right, over it is. Look at that. Over 48 and a hook. Which brings us.
I'm over this fucking cold.
I really didn't know it was. How? It's not that. Drew, you were. That was Drew, by the way, people. Drew, you were born in New York. I could see if you were born in Florida.
Look,
Are they really that fogged up?
it's not fun to be cold, and it's like even if it looks stupid, like I'd rather be comfortable and look stupid than be uncomfortable and look cool. Unfortunately, I'm never gonna look cool.
So you're telling me you're. Love this guy. That's 120 proof. That'll warm you up, buddy.
That actually feels much better. Thank you.
My
Thanks for
Drew.
letting me get that out, please.
Drew, please, it was gold. That is Drew. He was on that fucking crazy shit. We make sure he shows his nipples on your show, guys, to get the ball rolling. All right, let's wrap it up. Oh, another fucking. The NFL is scripted. The NFL is scripted. I'm gonna say it again. I might as well say it on the football show. If you don't understand how hard it is to watch football, when the Bills recovered that fumble in the Steelers game, third show I'm saying it on today, might as well say it on the football show. And fucking the Steelers are like, Tomlin threw the challenge flag. Yeah, it nicked off his helmet. And they're like, yeah, it wasn't a great play. It wasn't a great tackle, a great strip, a great play by the Bills defense, who fucking, the guy got his shoulder and knee and bounce. It was a hairline fucking touch of the ball. And then the announcers are like, yeah, now they are out of fucking challenges for the next 3 quarters, which is how our logic is now. It's like, I guess they have to hope the refs do their job. And yet here we are. Fucking 4 games in, fucking giving money away, depending on who you're listening to. Chiefs, Bills. Bills. Fuck that. I love the Bills. Ugh. What a cunt. Bills laying 2.5 in this game. If they don't squib kick at the end, I'll kill them. Fucking, I don't even think this is close. I think the Chiefs are overrated. I think they fucking got a break in the weather in fucking KC. And I'm telling you, the weather is not going to be a factor for Buffalo. The Chiefs are like, we're good in the cold. Fuck you. You stink. She's a cunt. Travis Kelce is in more ads than anybody on TV right now. That's a fact. I love the Bills in this game. Bills fucking mafia all fucking day. Garrett, what say you?
4th road underdog. The Kansas City Chiefs.
Here's the good news, Garrett. One of us is going to get at least 1 game right this week. KCY.
I want to say the Bills game, everyone on the Bills got hurt at the end of that game last week.
Really?
It seemed like it. They had
By the way,
they were cheering for a guy. Both teams were cheering for a guy as they got carted off the field. Wasn't that the Bills game?
you know what I just realized I talked about at the beginning of the show? After I said the kicker has been in a circus all week, I'm like, yeah, but they'll win by the field goal. The kicker will kick
And the Bills punter.
Oh, he pulled a
he got
hammy.
nailed.
He pulled a hammy, but he was still fine.
Oh, no, he didn't get nailed. Yeah, you're right. He pulled his hamstring.
Pulled up on the blocked fucking kick. But he's okay.
Is he?
Oh. Let me tell you, the punter injury is the least of my concerns.
I don't know why
Pull
they
up the Bills injury report. I'm genuinely curious now.
says Gabe Davis questionable, Terrell Bernard questionable.
You know what Gabe Davis is?
Rasul Douglas questionable.
Oh, Rasul, he's good.
He was another one that was like screaming in pain when he got his knee bent.
You know what Gabe Davis's middle name is?
bitches.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Teron Johnson questionable with concussion.
I don't know any of these people.
Cornerback, wide receiver, linebacker.
Gabe Davis is fine. And who gives a fuck? All Gabe Davis has done all year is be, look, I'm not changing my pick. I hate her. I'm not. Fucking
I want to change all my picks, but I can't.
You can.
How dumb is it to pick all away teams in the playoffs?
We did. Oh, you did?
I did.
You took all the road dogs. 4 fucking road dogs.
I was telling Steve before the show, I was like, I can't pick all the, but I did.
You did. I
I
love
don't
it.
want to, but I have to.
I love it.
I don't.
Steve Areno?
It turns out I'm picking all of the non-road dogs.
Wow.
Because I'm going to bill it. Don't you know how to bill it? Just bill it.
All right. So, good news is me.
The Chiefs haven't been impressive this year. I don't know. I guess they look pretty good against the Dolphins, but
Yeah.
other than that, they
weren't impressive against
I don't know
the
what's going on with
Dolphins.
Kelsey. I guess he's distracted by Taylor. Didn't they win like 25-14 or 7 or some shit?
Yeah, but that wasn't an impressive win. That was like.
No,
that-
I don't even disagree.
Yeah.
I think they're not the same team.
I'm not
that they
yelling
were.
at you. I'm like, tell me you don't. It
I don't
wasn't-
think Mecole Hardman and Marquez Valdez-Scantling can really bring that offense past the Bills' offense, which is actually good. You know.
Yeah.
Stephon Diggs. They don't need Gabe Davis because they got Khalil Shakir now.
Yeah, with
And they
that
have
fucking
Dalton
TD
and Dawson, the 2 fucking tight ends that both caught touchdowns last week.
Knox and the other guy.
Kincaid.
Thank you.
I like the Bills' offense better than I like the Chiefs' offense by a fair amount. But, yeah, I'm a little concerned about those defensive injuries at the
They
end of the
should
game
fucking.
last week.
They play in Buffalo. It's Dalton Kincaid and Darren Knox.
Dawson
Dawson Knox and Darren Kincaid.
Dalton Kincaid, Dawson Knox.
Either way, it's DKNY.
Donkey, New York.
No, but it's not a perfume or.
Oh, yeah, it's a company. Clothing, I think.
That's an actual person.
Yeah, he's a fat guy.
See,
That's the Buffalo Taylor Swift.
zoom in on. Zoom in on his nipples. Those are fucking awful nipples. Those are just. Actually,
Those are boobs. He's got nice boobs.
but I'm going to tell you, that's the right color nipple. That's the right color, size, and nipple. That guy's actually got perfect nipples.
It's
This-
pretty amazing. He hasn't stretched them out beyond belief with all the fat.
Zoom back. Is he with a woman?
No. Surrounded by men. One of them looks kind of Amish.
There's a woman to the right. Oof. Oof.
Yeah, I can picture he's with her.
I don't want to sit
Fucking
next.
Dumpy Debbie.
Debbie, she
in
goes like this.
Buffalo.
I'm not. That's their kid. Oh, I'm gonna be so fat when I grow up. That's his face.
I think she's in the row behind them, though. I don't think she's with Taylor Swift, too.
She's with the guy in the beard.
Yeah. The Amish man.
She looks like an uglier Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah.
In their defense, they've suffered a long time, but suffer no more. I love the fucking Bills here. Love them.
Buffalo beer.
Hold on, let me see what I got here. All right, and the team total. Excuse, I don't know why I keep saying that. The over/under 46.5. I'm going to take the under on this. I think the Bills get out to an early lead. I think the Chiefs fucking get exposed. I think this is a grand collapse on the Chiefs. Like the Chiefs when they start to lose, like they did against Denver this year. They're just like I nothing. I'm taking the under. Under, Garrett. What say you?
I'm going over. Mahomes.
Are you going over because you
heating up
think,
for the playoffs.
or you just want to make Steve decide? Steve,
I'm picking the under.
why?
Because I picked
Oh wait, I
over
was
for
on
all
the
the
under.
other
Yay!
ones.
What's that?
I picked over for all the other ones.
All right. I think it's under. I think this is the game where fucking, it's over. Like, I just jinxed it. I mean, it's over for the Chiefs. So, I'm sorry that, and I'll be the first to admit, and I can't deny it, I hate them. Like, I like Pat Mahomes, I do, but the Travis Kelce is worn on me. I hate that fucking, I shouldn't even say hate them. I hate the Chargers because this was a very the Chargers had one of the most talented rosters I've seen in years on the team, okay? And they fucking never addressed the problem with fucking Brandon Staley because they're cheap. And this could have been a year for us to win the division. And instead, we finished dead last. And the Chiefs are so beatable this year. And this is the week you see how bad they fucking are. I want the Bills to maul them. 28-7 final. No
I
field.
can see it.
No field goals. Not from our kicker, who I'm basically saying will win by a field goal. When I open the show by saying his kicker is fucking Vegas, fucking the mob has him in their hip pocket. But I'm taking it, and we'll do under on this game. There you go. There you go. Those are the games. That's all you need to know. That is a football show, right?
Well,
Not yet.
That's right.
almost.
I didn't want to get my hopes up. Well, but we picked
Well,
up.
I don't know what you're still even doing here. Aren't you supposed to be picking someone up?
Shouldn't you be in the bathroom?
I'm loading my poo.
Poop loading. Once again, me and Garrett agree on Houston, Green Bay, and Tampa Bay, all the road dogs. But we disagree on Buffalo. Garrett is all the road dogs, and Steve is all the home favorites.
Yeah. One of us is going to look like a fool.
No.
Or both of us.
I am, but then again, I'm not much better.
I think if you take my last two picks, where the spread's not crazy, and you take Garrett's first two picks.
I love that your head isn't moving at all while you're doing this. You're a very I don't know what happened on that show yesterday.
That fucking fell apart.
So talented. Let me finish my fucking watered down tea. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Taking a break?
I was just waiting. Hold on, I'm just gonna sip this. Oh, that's terrible. So yeah. Let's do a four-way parlay. I'm gonna do a four-way parlay with my book. And my guy does four-way parlays better. Like it's not double, it's you lose double juice, but that's really it. So if you did a $100 three-way parlay,
Make $1 million.
you win 300, I think, but you lose 120. You too? Oh, this is gonna be good.
What?
Their heads are perfectly still, and I'm just absolutely giddy. So, am I supposed to just talk about stuff? By the way,
Yeah, you know.
and again, Geno's picks will be back in the studio. I am like I said, you could be up $12 a pick. This would have been perfect if I could have found that stupid fucking video of fucking here we go, but I couldn't. I couldn't find it. God damn it, couldn't find it.
What are you still doing here?
Where should I be, Steve?
You're supposed to be picking up Boltman.
I was supposed to get him last week, and
He's still waiting.
where's he waiting?
It's time
Yes.
to bolt up, Bolt Nation, and get ready for some high voltage football, 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 football. Thanks for picking me up, Gene.
Well, you know,
Slow down.
why didn't I get a steering wheel for this bit? We need to fix it. Boltman, I'm sorry.
Hey, where's the steering wheel on this thing?
Oh wait, I'll pretend it's low. It's low. It's like it's got a very cute. Hey, hi Six. Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? Who's a Jew? So Boltman,
Why is your friend there all the way in the third row?
I don't know.
By
Gary,
the way, I did not know the Chevy Sonic was so spacious.
it is a spacious Sonic. I didn't. Jesus, watch it. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry it took me so long to come. I can't stop looking at my cat. I'm sorry it took me so long to come pick you up, Boltman.
Yeah, I was waiting outside for like a week.
I saw that, Boltman. Yeah, sorry about that. Look, make it look like it's there. There you go. Sorry
I
about
soiled myself.
that. Yeah, I know. By the way,
I bolted my pants.
can I ask you something?
Hey, can I finish off this bottle of booze?
Yeah, knock yourself out now. As long as we're here, Boltman, I should
You
put
mind if I smoke in here?
Yeah, I don't mind at all, Boltman. Hey, Garrett, what are you doing all the way back there, buddy?
Just enjoying the ride.
Okay. By the way, what were you doing in that basement all this time? I was very concerned about that.
You want some crack?
Boltman, it's bad enough. It's bad enough. I finally, you know how far I had to drive to come pick you up, Boltman.
Pass that back, Boltman.
Hey, Garrett, how you doing, buddy?
Here you go,
Pretty
dude.
good. What's up, man?
All good, thanks.
Where we headed?
What's that?
Where we headed, Gene?
Where we headed? We're heading to
We're
Los.
going to Bolt Mansion.
Well, we're not
Oh,
going to.
no.
We're gonna beat the fucking shit out of that stupid black motherfucker that's fucking my ex.
No, we're not. Boltman, we're not.
And then
We said.
we're gonna win Bolt Patricia back the old-fashioned way.
The
old-fashioned way.
What's the bolt fashion way, Boltman?
I'm gonna get down on one knee.
Right.
I'm gonna tell her it's the ring.
Right.
I'm gonna shoot her in the fucking head.
I don't. Gary, your thoughts on this?
You got
Is this
any
cool with
bullets,
you?
by the way?
Hey, guys, is my face big? I feel like it's all swollen by my chin or something.
I think you might be allergic to the crank.
Fuck.
Gary, did you do crank with him?
Yeah.
It's probably bad.
I like to get a little jazzed up when I drive.
Yeah, but you're not driving. I had to drive
When
across.
you drive me,
I had to drive across. We're making great time. Look at these cars. We're blowing by them. We're making great time. I'm just saying. We came all the way to L.A. Where did we pick him up? Oh, Blake's house.
Blake's place.
Yeah.
That wasn't Blake Bortles, by the way. You know that, right?
No, that was him.
He let you live with him rent free for two weeks, and all you had to do was just, hang out with him.
Yeah. We did a lot of drugs. I'm not going to lie. He kind of just needs a buddy to do meth with.
Yeah. Okay. And again,
I'm cool with it.
At what-
But he falls asleep for 2 to 3 days at a time after a bender.
Yeah.
I can't deal with that.
Is it possible? Is it possible that wasn't Blake Bortles and just a crack dealer with a Jaguars T-shirt?
No, it was Blake. He had a football. It was from when he was a quarterback.
Yeah. For whom?
I don't know. Some college team.
I think he went to FA, Florida.
FAG.
He did not get FA. By the way, what do you think of my little kitty Six? Isn't she adorable?
No.
She's so cute.
I hate cats.
Garrett, what happened to your face again?
Feels swollen around my chin.
Let me take a look. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine, buddy. You're fine. You're fine. All right.
Spacious third row.
Okay, thank you. Now, Blake.
The
if-
Chevy Sonic's got a nice fucking interior too.
Not a show. I don't even know. Let me ask you something, Boltman. It's like if we say we weren't going.
Oh, he's sitting still in the car. Can you get there any faster?
I don't know. Can
Step on it.
I don't know. Can I?
God, the seatbelt's so tight.
It's better that way. It's better. Let me ask you something. If we weren't,
Move, assholes! We got somewhere to be.
it looks like six.
Bolt Patricia's gonna be back at fucking Target by the time we get there.
She doesn't work there. Boltman, is it possible that
Can you
we?
stop by my friend's place,
Who's your friend?
Blake?
We just came from Blake's. Me and Garrett
I
just
left
drove.
the crank there.
Me just.
I just smoked all I had.
I don't
He's
think.
got like a whole bag. He won't mind.
Why didn't you
I'm
take?
not turning around.
Yeah, well, it's bad enough that
Why
Garrett.
are you? He's
Garrett-
turning around.
Garrett, give him the rest of your crank. You're having a bad reaction to it anyway. Just give him your crank.
Here you go, Boltman.
Thank you.
I didn't even see the exchange. It was that good. It was
We're
that
so
good.
jacked up on the juice.
All right, Boltman, real fast. If
Wait,
we-
wait, real fast. Tell me.
Yeah.
Tell me.
Okay.
What?
As long as I'm.
Oh, Patricia? Where is she? Is she in the well, Timmy?
You said she's in Bolt Mansion.
Yeah.
We're not going to Bolt Mansion.
Yes.
Why
What?
Why don't look? Why
Where?
don't? Why don't?
Where?
Here's where we're
Why
gonna,
are we not?
Here's where we're gonna go.
Where are we bolting?
Well, why don't we
You
go?
bolting with me?
You're gonna love. I'm not.
Am I
bolting.
being bolt napped?
We're not bolting that. Well, how
Are we
about
getting bolted straight?
How about we do this? You know where the Super Bowl is this year?
Super Bowl, Super Bowl, Super Bowl.
It's where the Raiders play, Boltman.
London.
Remember the time they're playing in
Oh,
London? We had
Oakland.
the hammered fucking Kevin Brennan here, and it was the Steelers Vikings, and we had to get him to guess where they played. He was fucking stumped.
Oakland.
Nope, they don't play in the Las Vegas. They're the Las Vegas Raiders. Damn it, the Raiders playing back. Back to one. I'm trying to drive.
You need more crank.
I didn't do any crank. I'd have a panic attack. The Raiders play in Las Vegas.
The fuck you talking about?
I just
What are
realized.
you rambling on about? Why are we going to Bolt Mansion?
Just realized what you're doing with your lips, and it's really good.
We're go.
I got a little,
Hey,
got a little coke left there.
fucking touch me. I'll bolt your fingers.
Hey, what's this?
Oh. What are you guys
All
doing
right.
up there?
Nothing. Mind your business. He's paying me for the drugs.
2 hands on the wheel, Gene.
Sorry.
Yeah, 2 hands on the wheel.
Sorry. Now, Boltman, why don't we just go to Las Vegas, where the Raiders
You
sometimes.
want to go to Vegas? All right, let's do it.
We're gonna go to Vegas.
Yeah,
Vegas.
we'll get you laid.
Yeah. Oh, it'll be great. It's
Can we
just
stop
what you
at the
need.
Bolt Mansion first?
What's? We're not
I
going.
gotta pick something up.
Okay. What are you gonna pick up at Bolt Mansion?
I'm gonna shit in the pool.
You don't look. You shit in the pool 4 or 5 times this year. Okay, can we just one time get? Look, me and Garrett tell him. Well, this is a rebirth of Boltman. Tell him, Garrett. We'll take him to Vegas. He'll get
Yeah.
seen on the jumbotron, and everyone will be saying, "You got a new coach coming next year. It's gonna be great."
We'll get you a slump buster.
Yeah. Who don't want a slump buster, Boltman?
You think there's another girl out there for me? You think old boatman's got another boat lady waiting in the wings?
If not, you know what you do? You take your lightning knife and rape her. We do that. I mean, if you're gonna murder someone, why not just rape
Believe
someone?
it or not, it is hard to find another woman as bolt passionate as I am about the San Diego Chargers.
That's true. That's true. That about Patricia, she does. She loves
the only other yellow woman I've ever met in my life.
She loves the Chargers so much she still wears the San Diego Chargers T-shirt.
I love her so much, I want to wear her skin like a t-shirt.
No, that's not good. So we're not gonna go to Bolt Mansion. We're gonna go to Vegas. Okay, Vegas, baby, Vegas.
Las Vegas?
Vegas. It's a lot closer, too. It's a lot closer. 6, you want to go to Vegas? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Do.
Ugh.
I think she's got to pee.
What are you doing to that? You gonna fuck that cat?
I'm not going to. No. Why? Did you
That's
want
how I
to?
talk to BP.
No. No one's fucking the cat. Garrett, do you want to stop by an urgent care? Your face is getting worse.
I know. I think I'm allergic to the crank.
Don't do crank. Where'd you get
Cat's
the.
allergic to meth.
This is why I'm driving. This is why I'm driving. All right. Well, can we floor it? Are we good?
Go!
All right. We're on our way to
If
Vegas,
she's
baby.
not at the Boat Mansion, we'll go to Target. And if she's not there,
We're not going.
we can check Denny's.
We're not
I
stalking
know
her
she
at her
loves
work.
it there.
We're not stalking her at work. We're not going to Boat Mansion.
I'm
We're
gonna
not.
grand slam that black piece of shit's head through the table. I'm ready for him this time. He's not gonna get me.
Jigabolt. The last time you went, Jigabolt beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, but I was tired. I didn't have my medicine.
No, you weren't tired. You were whacked out on meth.
Yeah, but
do you
that was
understand?
his-
You couldn't have been more awake.
Now I got the good stuff. That was not. Oh, you're right. I was high.
Yeah. But by the good stuff, do you mean the stuff that's making Garrett's face swell up?
Yeah.
Garrett, is that good stuff?
It must be great, Gene. Starting to itch.
Results may vary.
If your throat closed. All right, here's what we're going to do, Baltimore. We're going to stop by an urgent care. We're going to get him some Benadryl. Then we're going to go to Vegas, okay? I got you. You can't ask me, can you pick me up, Gene? Because
Wait a minute.
apparently I do. Sit still, Six. You're making me nervous.
I get where you're getting at.
Okay.
Go to urgent care, steal some pills, go to Bo Patricia's house,
You know what? You know,
stab that motherfucker with my lightning knife,
yes.
go to Blake's place,
Yes.
score.
Right. No, we're not going to Blake's place.
Then
Tell you
we're
what.
gonna go to Vegas,
Yeah, we're going to Vegas, baby.
play Boat Jack.
No, we're not playing Bolt Jack. We're going to end up playing Bolt Rap.
Car just buffered for a second there.
I know. Here's what we're gonna do. Me and Garrett are gonna go. We're gonna get him his Benadryl. While we're creating a diversion, you will steal all the fucking all the meth you want, all the whatever you want from the urgent care. Okay?
I haven't been listening to you.
Why not?
I just want to bite all the foam off my costume.
You can't. You need to keep that in good shape because you're still trying to sell it. All right. Are we done?
Hey, you want to buy it?
No, I don't.
75K.
Nope.
Both intellectual rights and all.
Garrett, you okay?
Can we turn on the radio or something?
Don't.
Oh, yeah. I want to listen to some tunes.
Oh, please. All right. All I have is Nickelback.
Tune in.
Oh, Rabbit, that's good. Oh, turn that shit.
Quarterback Blake Bortles was found dead this morning.
Game music.
Hold on. Leave that channel.
Oh, I love this song.
All right. Woo! Road trip, Vegas, baby. Yeah. Is that the football show, Boatman?
With my boat in your boat hole. Every time I boat, when it pours, it pours. Here we come, boats up.
To Bolt Patricia.
This boat.
Look at Six dancing.
Where we going?
Here we
Where's
go.
the exit from home edge?
You doing all right, Boltman?
Wore off already. I think we took the wrong stuff. How long is this song?
Look at you wearing your seatbelt. 10 and 2.
Here we come closer to this boat. Oh, Patricia's gonna get
Garrett, your face is getting really pink. Your face is getting kind of red, Garrett. I don't know why I'm moving so much in the seat. That's your song.
Come boat stuff.
She's wanting me less and want her more. 7 marry 3, ladies and gentlemen. Well, man, you okay?
My teeth are itchy.
It's bad crank.
Got a boat.
Vegas, baby! The winning picked him up. These Vegas lines have become cumbersome. That is the In-Hot Water Football Show for fucking divisional playoff weekend. Fucking open that IRA account this week if you haven't already, because we're making you money. Football, bye-bye.
The bitter taste is gone so